Hey, Daily Dosers, I'm Branden Vasquez, and I'm the campus pastor here at our Palma Valley campus. I've told you before, it's the best campus. Look around you. Look at how beautiful this thing is. If you ever want to join us on a Sunday, come out at 9:30. We'd love to have you. Today, we begin our series we are calling In It, Not Of It. If you're a Christian, or even if you're not, you've probably heard this term of the world, or in the world, or the world, right? And all that means is the people who don't believe in Jesus, who aren't following Jesus. We're not supposed to align ourselves with them. You've heard that if you've been a part of church for any amount of time. We need to be different and set apart. But how is that supposed to be played out? In John 17, we come upon Jesus as he is praying to his Father about his disciples. And in verse 13, we pick up, and this is Jesus talking again to Father. I'm coming to you now, but I say these things while I'm still in the world, so that they, his disciples, his followers, may have the full measure of my joy within them. I have given them your word, and the world has hated them, for they are not of the world any more than I am of the world. My prayer is not that you take them out of the world, but that you protect them from the evil one. They are not of the world, even as I am not of it. Sanctify them by the truth. Your word is truth. As you sent me into the world, I have sent them into the world. I find it interesting that Jesus says, my prayer is not that you take them out of the world, but that you protect them from the evil one as they navigate life through it. We live in a world of extremes these days. I am so in for this, and I am so against that. And this and that, I'll let you fill in the gaps. But Jesus' own prayer for his disciples isn't for them to be removed from it all when it comes to the world. He isn't asking the Father to set them up in some monastery on some hill, detached from everything going on around them. And he's also not asking his followers to shack up with the evil one, right? Living lives completely devoid of Jesus and what he did on the cross. Christianity was never meant to withdraw people from life. It was meant to better equip them in it. Here's the problem, though. Too many of us Christians have cocooned ourselves in a world where we prefer to only interact and befriend other Christians. How many of the world friends do you have? I'll ask that again. How many of the world friends do you have? You can't bring Christians to Jesus. He already has them. But what spaces are you showing up in the world, in your world, where the heart of Jesus can be seen in and through you? We'll see you next time.